There's a moment that quietly changes the direction of some people's lives. Most people don't notice it when it happens, but once you recognize it, you realize something important has shifted. It's the moment when people begin coming to you for help. A friend calls late in the evening because their relationship's falling apart. A colleague asks for your perspective on something they cannot seem to resolve. Someone sits across from you and says, "I don't know what to do. What do you think?" And in that moment, you realize something about the conversation feels different. You're not just exchanging opinions anymore. You're being trusted with someone's experience. You're being invited into the way they are trying to understand their life. For many people, this role appears gradually. At first, it seems incidental. Friends simply talk to you. People share things with you that they don't share with others. You might assume it's because you're a good listener, or because you stay calm when situations become complicated, or because people feel safe speaking honestly around you. But over time, something begins to change. The conversations become deeper. People are no longer just describing events. They're trying to understand themselves, why they reacted the way that they did, why certain situations keep repeating, why they feel stuck even when they know something in their life needs to change. And when those kind of conversations start happening regularly, something important becomes clear. Being supportive is one thing. Helping someone move through change is something entirely different. Because when someone trusts you with their fears, their past, their uncertainty about the future, you begin to realize how powerful a conversation can be. A single shift in perspective can change what someone believes is possible next. Someone who felt trapped in a situation can suddenly see a path forward. Someone who believed something about themselves for years can suddenly question that belief. And when you witness that kind of shift happen, something changes in you as well. You begin to realize that change is not always about solving problems. Sometimes it's about helping someone see their experience differently, helping them recognize possibilities they had not previously considered, helping them let go of meanings that once felt fixed. And when you see that happen, even once, personal development begins to feel different, because it stops being only about improving your own life. It becomes about understanding how people actually move through change. You begin noticing the moments when someone's thinking begins to shift. The moment when someone pauses because something new has just occurred to them. The moment when a conversation suddenly opens a door that wasn't visible a few minutes earlier. And when you start noticing those moments, something interesting happens. Your curiosity deepens. You begin wanting to understand transformation itself, not simply as an idea, but as something that can be experienced, something that can be observed, something that can be understood. And you begin asking questions like, what allows someone to suddenly see their situation differently? What allows someone to release a belief that they've held for years? What allows someone to move forward when they previously felt completely stuck? And as you explore those questions, you start noticing something surprising. Transformation isn't random. There are patterns to it. Moments where perception shifts, moments where meaning changes, moments where someone realizes something about themselves that alters how they move forward. And once you begin noticing those moments, your relationship with personal development changes again because you realize something really important. Reading about change is not the same as witnessing it. Understanding the concept of transformation is not the same as experiencing it. And for many people, the moment they experience transformation directly is the moment everything changes. Because suddenly the process becomes real. You see how quickly someone's internal experience can shift. You see how meaning can reorganize. You see how behavior begins to change when perception changes. And once you see that happen, your curiosity about human change often becomes something much deeper. You begin to realize that transformation is not about forcing behavior. It's about shifts in how people understand their experiences, how they interpret the past, how they imagine the future, and how those interpretations shape the decisions they make moving forward. This is exactly why experiential environments can be so powerful, because transformation is not something that can only be understood intellectually. It needs to be experienced. When people experience these processes directly, they begin to see how change actually unfolds. They see how perspectives can shift, how emotional responses reorganize, how new possibilities begin to appear. And for many people, that experience becomes a turning point because they realize something important. The conversations they've been having with people, the moments where someone suddenly sees something differently, the moments where someone realizes they're not as stuck as they thought. Those moments are not accidental. They are part of a deeper process of transformation. And once people recognize that process, their curiosity about change often becomes something much more meaningful. Because they begin to understand that transformation is simply not about trying harder. It's about understanding how people interpret their experiences, how meaning forms, and how new perspectives can open entirely different possibilities for the future. This is one of the reasons we created Step Into Your Power. It's a 2-day experiential program designed to give people a direct experience of some of the deeper processes involved in transformation work. Participants don't just talk about change, they experience it. They see how perspective shifts. They see how behavioral patterns begin to reorganize. And they begin to understand how meaningful transformation can unfold. For many people, that experience becomes the moment when personal development becomes something deeper. Because there is a profound difference between learning about change and witnessing transformation happen in real time. And for the people who feel drawn to understanding how change really works, that moment can open an entirely new journey.